Hello!
Yarr!
Welcome to our awesome live show. Sorry.
It's called live stream.
Live stream.
Arr.
Okay, let's introduce myself. I'm Schmitty and Freddy. I'm the host tonight. Hello. And this lady over there is Captain Knell. And
old Schmitty. Yarr!
And we are talking today about Rise of the Owlverlord and some Ravensdale stuff. So,
Captain has no glasses. Can you make the chat bigger, please? Thank you.
by the way, can you hear us? Can you see us very well? Is everything okay? And of course we have our mermaid, Helena the mermaid, lurking in the deep.
Aye, directing from the background she is.
Ah, much better.
Yes. So, Mr. Moderator.
So, let's see some Ravensdale stuff first, I would suggest. We have some awesome pictures for you and videos. And
that for a bit.
And the old Captain Canadian is talking to you about it. Yarr!
I'm very sorry, I'm not going to do it piratey because no, I just can't. Schmitty just yarr occasionally. So here we have
Yarr!
We have our orc. I don't know if you have seen previous pictures of the orc that we had in Ravensdale. It changed quite a bit to more cartoony style. The hero as well, and his armor changed now. So we have more fine models now in the 4 different colors that you can play the heroes as with 4 players. This is just some environment stuff for decoration, hanging around some houses, some towers that we can show you here. And we're back to the orc.
And we also have some cool animated stuff
Yes.
to show.
That's our hero. Just idling around.
Arr! What would I give for one of these of the 7 seas?
And we also have another one with a hero running. So that's all the stuff we can show you for Ravensdale for now. We are still working on it, and if we have any big news, we will let you know first, of course. What a poser! And well, now let's talk about. Do you have some questions, by the way? You can ask. Just write it in the chat. No? Okay. So we have some great Rise of the Owlverlord content, and old Schmitty can say a lot about it, I hope.
Let's roll the stuff. So, wait. As you know, mateys, Rise of the Owlverlord will soon be released, and since I talk like a pirate day today, I was thinking, let's talk like pirates of today.
If you can't understand me quite well, please write in the chat.
You can speak normally.
Yes, I can, but I will prefer talking piratesy today. If I annoy you, please tell me so.
So, back to pirates. So 26
is official release date.
Then we will provide you with some juicy videos, a little gameplay demonstration today, and of course, lots and lots of artworks.
Alright.
Yo-ho!
Arr.
Someone asked like for a yo-ho, so I did that. So, this is stuff from our new Steam trading cards from Rise of the Owlverlord. These are the backgrounds you can win by completing your sets of cards. As you can see here, the fortress of the Owlverlord is a central figure of the game. And of course ours, in all variations. The new badges Of course, owls, and the most rare one is a pirate. The emoticons, we have plenty of them and they're quite cute. And these are the card motifs, if you expand them. Ah, fishes from the 7 seas. And owls. Don't forget the undead restless, they start their living aboard the flying ships.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, my voice is dying here, so I think I skip now for now. The pirate
No,
thing.
Emily.
Emily's there.
No.
She's in the chat. Hey, welcome to our live show. Salutes out, you guys. I hope you enjoy the show. Good. Okay. So, what do you want to see next? I think it's time for a little gameplay demonstration, or do you want to just roll any videos? Elena, what do you have prepared for us?
I have the game prepared for you.
Game sounds good. I bet the controller is connected. Wonderful.
So, we are now playing the tutorial level, I think.
So what we're doing now is we play the new tutorial level of the game. So we have a new tutorial level. Potentially, if you follow it around YouTube, some Let's Players get a very early version of the game already and are broadcasting some stuff. So if you dig out some of these videos, lucky you. So we will show you the new tutorial level. The tutorial level has been added to since Rise of the Owlverlord is now a standalone add-on. So basically, it is an add-on to Gianna Sister's Twisted Dreams, but it does not require the original game. So you basically can buy it even without having played Gianna Sister's Twisted Dreams. For those players, we prepared a little tutorial level which is guiding you through the level via our signposts and learning by playing basically. So it's an obstacle course that shows you the ropes how to play basically Gianna Sister's Twisted Dreams. And after that we show you the final dressed up level for 1. And
Is the controller working for you?
controller? I have it in my hands but I don't see the game. Oh no, yes, I see the game, but it's not working.
Aha, alright.
Controller is not working.
Alright, then we will do it. Just entertain the people and I will fix it.
Yarr!
Fix it yet?
No, I guess.
What you have been plundering?
No,
Only treasures!
es hat nicht funktioniert,
Don't.
weil das Game nicht maximiert war. Du musst das Game maximieren, damit wir es spielen können. Das funktioniert auch so, Tatsache.
Do you hear that? Germans! I hear Germans on the seas.
Maybe it wasn't working because the game was already running and then we plugged in the controller. Could that be?
Das stimmt.
Should work.
As you can see, it's a typical day here at the BFG live show.
Nothing?
Just with more pirates this time. Let's see if this is working. Mateys, can you see the game?
Not yet, I haven't.
Okay, you can't see the game. Very nice. Shame.
Wait a second. Can you press enter now?
Yes, press start. Worked perfectly this time.
Okay.
Wait a second. And there?
No,
What now?
I can't do a thing. Can you click on it, please?
Yeah. You have to click on the game.
Now?
Yes.
Yes!
Looks more like it.
Maybe just fix the screen and then you can do it. Right? Then
So-
I can actually
Back to Schmitty, the one and only. So what we see here is the new title screen of Gianna Sister's Twisted Dreams, The Rise of the Owlverlord. I know it goes heavy off the tongue since we have 3 titles in there now, but we just had to roll with that. In the new start menu, you see tutorial, easy mode and normal mode as usual, and Uber hardcore, Uber hardcore as well as the additional mode are present. So let's jump directly into the tutorial. For Rise of the Owlverlord, we created something what we call narrative loading screens. So basically, since we didn't have enough money, somehow my A button is not working. Why is my A button not working? So I can walk. That's good, but I can't jump.
That's not good.
And I cannot twist either.
And why does it show you tutorial text for keyboard?
I don't know. So
Just end it and get started with control. Okay, this is
No.
button work.
No. Nothing works except for walking around. So yeah. Oh yeah, and Elena can play.
That's me.
Elena can play with a keyboard. Wonderful. So Elena played with a keyboard. So oh boy, you guys are in for a ride now. So
Come over here.
I should come over there and play with a keyboard. I can't play with a keyboard.
But then you have to speak very loud.
Yes, I uncommented. Wonderful.
No, I will comment it with Schmitty's face because he has to play with the keyboard. Oh, Schmitty!
Oh, totally die.
Here we have Schmitty twirling, finding the twirl button. Okay. Jumping works. Schmitty. He found the twist button. Jumping.
Ooh, that was
Jumping.
Enemy.
Oh, yes! Did it! Wonderful! Now he's swimming, he can do that too, even with the keyboard. Run! Go for it.
Woo!
Where does he find the twist button? He does find the twist button. Amazing, Schmitty. And he did it again, and again. Woo! There he goes. Now, can he do it? Yes. So, there we go. And he can even go up again. Yes. So, can he twirl? Let's check that. No! Schmitty!
That was close.
Schmitty, I'm quite disappointed.
I hate you.
Yes! Woo! And now can he? Oh, he found the right button for that one too.
Can you whoa?
Whoa! Oh, now, oh, Schmitty got owled. And now let's see if he can do that. Whoa! This is quite mean actually to do this now. To keep. Oh!
Have I said I hate you?
Yes, you did. Shoo!
Nice.
Oh! Again! Yes! Go! Up and now you can do it. Go, Schmitty.
I hate you.
No.
I really.
You can do it! So, yay! Please, everybody in the chat, do an R for Schmitty. Now I want to see a lot of R's when we maximize the chat again. So.
Oh boy.
Hey, can you do repeaters? Dun, 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 dun. No, Schmitty, the repeaters you do with dashing, right? Exactly, you found it. Dun, dun, dun. Out, stomp. Can he do wall jumping? He can do wall jumping. Now Schmitty is so talented. Jump. Oh! Did you see that?
Trick jump.
Wonderful. Can he do fans? He can
Or was
do
it a
fans
trick
as well.
dash?
It's quite fancy, do you see? I'm sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're totally not sorry.
Okay, now do the twirly again.
You don't have to make the sound effects, the guys have problems.
I don't care.
Advanced sound effects. Captain Canadian.
I hope you hear music. This is one of the new pieces from the Suspect Machine Supremacy in the background.
I think you have to talk a bit louder, Schmitty.
It's one of the new music tracks from Chris Suspect Machine Supremacy in the background. If you hear music, if you don't hear music, please tell us after that video.
That's not a video.
Shut up!
This is too good to be a video. Schmitty, you don't have to twirl, you just just have to twist. I thought you knew the game, but I can give you tips now.
Do you want to die
There we have Schmitty's signature. And now we have keys, so you learn about keys as well. Wonderful. And to make sure that you really got all of this, you just do it again. Let's collect some keys. Oh, Schmitty! No.
Do you want to play with the keyboard?
No, that's why I'm sitting here and you're playing with the keyboard.
Oh God.
Schmitty, you're doing it very good.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And now, dong. Of course, we
Very nice
introduce the
landing.
switches. Yes.
10 out of 10.
Yes. And ding! Ah, Schmitty, this was
Where
wonderful.
did I miss a gem?
I don't know. Schmitty missed the jam. Schmitty missed the jam.
Hey, level finished.
Dum.
Okay, oh boy, I survived that. You expect me to play the first level?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
Easy. You can play on easy.
Can we first see the Twitch chat again?
Yes.
That would be
I leave that back to Elena.
Oh my god, no, he's coming! No, he's gonna kill me!
There you go.
You know, I have a red scarf for a
There.
reason with me. So, there's an R, that's awesome. Void gave me an R.
Okay. Sarah, once you're
question. Did you... oh, wonderful. Did you guys have music in that video? Even if it was a testament of my shame, because it was... Did you got music?
Remember, it takes a while.
Okay, anyways, I would say we go for the next level then. I will play this sadly on easy mode since we just have the keyboard right now, and I don't know why the controllers are
Oh,
working.
can I get a boo from the channel, please? So, let's say with 5 boos.
Let me check something.
No, just restart the game.
Oh, Schmitty did some advanced tricks.
Can you please switch back to the game? That would be great. Click on the game, click on the game.
Sure, just a second. I just try to fix the music problem. And then I will click on the game. There we go.
But can you restart it? Because the controller was working before as well. Schmitty, you did the
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and restart it again in normal mode because I want to play the normal mode. So, as you can see, these are new 7 main levels. Together with a tutorial level, we're at up to 8 levels with the game, which is, for the scope we have, quite good. Every level got its new little island. To unlock the final Owlverlord's fall level, we have a lock again, which is probably saddening some of you people. But the entry fee you have to pay to open the lock is much smaller now. So it was a total average of 2 stars in every level. You already beat the lock, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's have a look at level 4.1. This is the chase. You've seen before. You've seen the intro sequence to our game. Quite short. It's like in our little loading screens we made. Each loading screen for level is different since we use it for narrative purposes. So, as you can see, Gianna has been captured by the Owlverlord and his elves and sits now in a... And why can I twist the world? This is the shit.
Because the controller is not good. This is why I said please restart the game completely and start it with the controller.
Okay, you've won. You've won. I don't know the Elena.
Yes.
Could you do me a favor? Kill the game and restart it.
Or...
Thank you. And while we're doing that...
And before you do that, go into the launcher and set the launcher to keep game control.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay, oops. That was me. I'm sorry. So... Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys, but you know, that's us.
We do it just for you, so we can say we do all our...
We have a reputation to keep, right? We have a reputation to keep here.
Yes.
Alright, now click play, please.
No, don't go to the...
No, you have to go to settings. Click on settings, Maria Elena.
Oh, right.
Thanks a lot. And then you go to controls. Oh, what's something?
Use game controller.
Use game controller. The checkbox above that. Right.
Hey.
Wonderful.
Save and close.
Save and close, and then launch the game.
And it would be nice to see the Twitch chat again, please.
No, wait, before you click out of the game, please. Now go.
Oh, wonderful. Good. So now show us the chat and everything's all right.
Put it on game for the others. Let's have a Twitch channel for us, and there's the game.
Beautiful.
So, wonderful. So we're completely now set to go. Wonderful. Normal mode. Everything's fine. So.
Now do the muahaha the right...
I'm sorry, I skipped it. I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry I skipped it. If you want to see that again, use a muhaha at the right appropriate point. Please put a plus into the chat.
No, please put a muahaha into the chat. Muahaha.
Okay, if I see 3 muahahas, I will roll the intro again. And I'm counting down now. 10.
No, please think of the delay that they have.
8. 7.
Give me more muahas. They are
6.
just not doing it.
5.
I'm so sad.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Not even Emily did the muaha. I'm so disappointed. I really...
Ben gave you one.
See, they only get it now.
Oh, there's a plus from Sanders. Nice, Sanders.
See.
Okay, let's get back to the story. Gianna has been locked up in her cage. It's cozy in here. It's not so cozy in here. Actually, it's quite cold. The owls are guarding in their demon forms the cage. So what happens now is she wants to break out. And what does she do when she wants to break out? She rages in punk mode. Oh shit! Owls! They're quite nasty. They want to get you. So, but there are some safe zones here, so haha. So let's see where it's going from here. And ooh, more owls, even more owls. So we're now running crazy into the level. These are the cannons we have built into the level. It's sad that I can't stop right now because owls are chasing me. They're quite nasty buggers. So basically, the whole level follows this dramatic pace till a certain point. So it's being chased by the owls. Oops, I didn't want to show you a secret. You haven't seen the secret. Just imagine it didn't happen. Sorry. Actually, I wanted to tell you this might contain spoilers, but I forgot about it, so I'm very sorry. So we're again chased by the owls. This time a large swarm is following us, or it's a flock. I don't know what this was owls. I think it's a swarm. Okay, and we did it. And Chase is finally over in this little cozy cave here. It's starting to get more interesting puzzle-wise. So as you can see here, we have here a lockbox. And what don't know how we can get to that key there with a teleporter. It's not destructible. What might happen here? So let's go explore deeper into the level. Fill with the gems, that's usually a good thing to do. Oh god. Clouds. I hate clouds. I hate clouds. Wonderful. Oh, there's a key up there. I want to get up there, but I can't really get through. Okay, let's take this teleporter here. Schwing. Do you want to comment on anything? You were so eager to comment.
No, now you can play, it's not fun anymore.
Because I'm not failing anymore. I see. Wonderful.
And you're explaining the whole thing, so I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you can comment. If you want, you can comment.
Okay.
So basically,
that was close.
the idea is to get through this passage by using the bubble. But be careful. If you're entering this area too high, you will see the air current is sending your bubble gum up to the ceiling, and it will burst.
So every time this happens to you, please have the ha from me in mind from now on. Thank you.
Yes, and I'm not. Yeah, just like that. you jinxed it. You jinxed it by saying "ha." You know, when we're working on the game, and always something like that happens, you hear that sound always coming from me, and she notices it. So we finally cleared that section. Nope. Got our checkpoint. Yay! And under this wonderful wind tunnel. So this is one of the things we played more at the game. Since the bubblegum was mostly in our main game a very clunky tool, so it was really hard to master. In fact, we decided to only use it in the tutorial and in this level, and use instead these wind currents you see here. So you see here we have this downwind currents, and in some of the later levels you will see that you can really literally fly with a twirl on those currents, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. I really like that feature. But now onward. So, where are we now? So this looks really interesting. Let's see what happens when we dash that thing. Yeah, Geronimo! Woo! So we're in the air, lots of owls, deadly spikes around us. Oh, that help us. Woohoo! Next checkpoint. So I won't spoil now that here's a major secret hidden in this area. I won't spoil you how to get to it. You can really look out for it yourselves, because I like the secrets in that level. They're pretty well hidden, fun to discover, and most people that played the game, which have no idea where they are, when they found them were like, it's there. It's pretty awesome. So, Smiter?
It's about Half-Life 2.
Okay, they're talking about Half-Life 2, wonderful. I hope we're following the chat a bit so that you can toss questions if they emerge directly right at me.
Hey, I will put you up on the screen again.
Wonderful. So I really would like to show you more of the game, but Katie here forbid me and said, "Hey, do you really want to spoil the whole game for them? Are you crazy?"
Yes, I flamed. I'm sorry.
Yes, she flamed me, and it was good because I would have spoiled you the whole game.
Will there be a Rise of the Owlverlord DRM-free version for the backers?
Apparently, as far as I know, yes, there will be. 1 month later, after the Steam release, we will give out those versions. I'm not sure how this is planned to be happening, so since this is all under Vladimir's control right now, and Vladimir has a master plan for it all, but it will happen, so at least I can say that. I can't say when, and I wouldn't say when if I know, because if you read my post on the forums, I always, when I get an information snippet about when something is happening, I posted, hey, it's happening then, which was the original plan. Then it didn't happen, and I was the guy to blame for, so I don't like being blamed, so no official dates for me now. But the 26th is the release date for Rise of the Owlverlord, which is quite sure.
What's with the Steam version for the backers? What's with the Steam version for the backers?
Yes, since we had lots of hiccups for backers that were going for the GOG version and stuff, you will also have the opportunity to get Steam keys soonish. Also, I can't tell how and when this is exactly happening. Elena or Vladimir could tell you more about this. So stay tuned. We didn't forget you. We want you to play our games. This is why we're making this. We make them because we want people to play them, and of course we want to get paid for that. But these are basically the two reasons why we make games. Passion plus, well, it's our job, right? We need to eat. We starve without it.
Well, asks you to play again because he talked to Emily instead of watching you play.
I should play again.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. He's asking you.
It was so nice when you were
Remember,
playing.
the more we play, the less we can discuss. Play, please.
Okay, here's the deal. I will ask now, Sarah, if it's okay if I show you one other level. It's not one of the critical levels. I won't show you the Airborne Factory, which is one of our most awesome levels, period. So I will show you another level and some of the cool stuff going on there.
Which one do you want to show? Which one do you want to show?
4-3, the air fleet. Yes, no? No? 4-5?
Shows the cannons, right?
It shows the cannons.
Let the chat decide. Do you want 4-3 air fleet? Yeah or no?
It's nay.
Yeah or nay? Please answer, and this will take a while because. Yeah.
Stupid eye patches, really.
See, this is why you have it here.
Quite the nuisance.
What does the pirate have to say? Yarr to eye patches.
So guys, you in the chat decide now. What do we want to see level 4-3? Yes or no? There are mild spoilers in this level. Mild. Nothing too serious. Okay, we have 1 yar.
Yeah, there was another year.
A year.
One
No,
probably
it's from,
Yeah.
it's from Jana in the background.
There's German in the background?
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
game is
it's
in the
already-
background.
Okay, you can't really hear what we're saying, or what?
Yes, they can hear.
Oh, we're terribly sorry. So, if you want to see another level,
They said yes.
okay.
Yeah, bitches. Yeah.
Captain Schmitty.
A lot of yours.
Give me the helm.
Well then. You go.
So, I need both eyes. So, since I won't spoil anything of the juicy story going on in the background, and it's a really subtle story again, I'm sorry for that, but we didn't have the money to do real cutscenes or stuff. It's something I really love to do at some point. Maybe for Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams too, not for this game, but I'm so happy that we have the narrative loading screens, which are actually connecting, connecting level to level. So if you play level 4-1 at some point in the future, and then play level 4-2, you see that the loading screen of 4-2 is connecting the end of level 4-1 with the start of level 4-2, which is awesome.
And we go back and show the intro again because we had muahahas. Do the muahaha. You just didn't wait enough before.
Okay, because it's you.
Yes, and because I will flame you otherwise. Now do it. Bling, bling, bling.
Okay, I hope you got that on tape because I won't do it again. So, we're going for level 4-3, Mistral Reefs. Reefs. Gianna, at the helm of her very own airship, reaches this wondrous land here. So I will now do the commenting about what is happening to those two folks here. So I will just play now. Have
What?
fun, guys.
Bling, bling, bling. And
Yes.
for the bling, 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 that who was it? I guess it was Void who asked for the bling, bling, bling. I actually did Jana sounds before we had the voice actress doing it because we needed to test shit or something like this. Schmitty had to test shit, so I had to do Jana sounds, like, you know, this squishy yeehaw sounds and all this stuff going on that Jana says. It was not so fun. But yes, so yeah. And as an answer to the question if I will do this as a ringtone, no. Just to make sure.
It's too late. He's going to record a proper video.
And by the way, guys, the music you hear here is my absolutely favorite piece. The best, in my opinion, the best music piece Chris Hutzbeck, Fabian Delpoir, and Martina Supremacy delivered so far. I asked them to do a soundtrack, a music piece that reflects the piratey and ninja-esque nature of the owls in this add-on. And as you can hear, Punk Gianna's version is a more piratey tune. While if we switch to Cute Gianna, you hear these chorus in the background, which is more targeted towards the ninja side or the feudal cannons. So as you can see in this new version, we really put some effort into these cannons. They have now this wonderful steamy telegraphing effect when they start firing, which is something I should have paid attention to actually right now. Like what we did with the cannons.
What's that saying? Yes, I did the cutesy. I did actually the cutesy and the punky sounds.
So, and as you can see here, this is another type of cannon, basically. We have also, as you can see, all cannons are color coded, and if you might have wondered why they're blue, because they're matching the blue gems. So they say, well, we're both lethal actually. In this case here, it's like, oh, it's red, but Cute Gianna doesn't like red. If she gets touched, she dies. So basically, to get past these, you have to turn into Punk Gianna, and then you can safely pass through red bullets. While now yellow bullets are lethal. Oh, I like these new turrets. Our internal working title for them was Garuga turrets, since they have this Garuga-esque mechanic on them. But I like to call them just the twisty cannons.
We were talking, I didn't want to interrupt you.
So here you see now what I mean. So here's no ground below us, but we have here this air current, and let's see what happens when I twirl in here. Yay! I can move absolutely freely inside this air current, which is feeling pretty awesome actually. I really like that feature that we got there. Actually, for the original game, I intended to have 2 levels where there are strong winds that interfere with Gianna's progress as a feature, and you would have to avoid them either by twisting or by seeking cover. Sadly, we didn't get the feature since it was way too expensive for the time being, and we decided to go for other features. But now I have this wonderful air twirl feature, and it really feels good. You have to try this, absolutely. I like it. Another good thing is, you see, I have a shield already, and I can't collect the shield again. So that in mind, I can now take a hit from a turret, for example. Oh shit, I lost my shield, but I know I forgot to take that shield here, so sure. Got an extra shield. That's helping to avoid basically that you collect shields you did not intend to collect, so that you can save them up for later, or if you really need them. So another new fairly simple thing is, you see this key and the arrow sign in the background there, which are attached to these rails. We have in some levels post signs attached to rails that change their direction or change their appearance depending on your progress. So let us ignore that for now and just advance further into. Okay, probably you've seen it now. This is one of our new enemies in the game. It's a spider. The spider turns basically into a harmless snail when in punk form, but becomes a lethal spider that wants to eat you alive when in cute form. It's pretty awesome. You can use it actually as elevators if you want to. So, why don't we have elevator music for the snails? I don't know. So again, the signposts in the background. One is pointing down, one is pointing to the right, and there's a key display there. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, there's a lockbox, and there are 3 keys missing. One is here, okay. Then let's follow the signpost, shall we? Let's go to the right side. That direction is a key. Ooh, yeah. They won't get me. So this is a bit more tricky. If you play this level or any levels in easy mode, you will see that it is much more fairer. It's a slower pace in the easy mode, and actually some of the most evil passages we have in there. Yes, there are also levels from Sarah in there, so you won't escape them.
I will get you.
Yeah. So we have our easy mode here as well. And since actually this game was born with an easy mode and not revamped like the main game, this one is much smoother. So you will really have a smooth experience playing through that. So that younger players or players that want to play leisurely and casually and just play for the beauty of the game can play it also. We have this wonderful easy mode added. So even if you prefer normal mode, just check it out at some point. It really is worth a shot. This is one of my really favorites of the game, and I put really effort into building it. This is our amazing repeater puzzle, basically. So you have different stages where you're catapulted in and are completely relayed by repeaters, and end up basically in these repeater chambers where you have basically to advance further by twisting. So it's twisty, it's repeaty, and pretty much what's going on Sarah's nerves right now. Yeah, she hates it. And I love it. And I love it that she hates it. Which is nice. So what did I do? That one. What did I do? That one?
And I cheated to get past it.
Yeah, she cheated. She was pretty good at it. But I will leave this opportunity to cheat that thing in there. If you discover it, lucky you. Bam. So, as you can see now, the signposts here we saw earlier have changed now and are now guiding you into the right direction. Also, this signpost here completely changed now and is pointing you towards a box, which is now unlocked. Good. Clearing that, we reached the second the part of the main fleet of the airships again. Actually, this is a point where I want to stop this stream of the level. I will not play it entirely through because it would spoil certain things which are pretty amazing of that level. And I know you would be eager to see them now, but I have just to make a cut here and switch back to our ugly pirate faces. Yarr!
Thank you, Schmitty. You really have a way to talk to the ladies.
Our ugly pirate faces and the face of the lady to my left.
I lost my iPad.
We'll go, lady!
You're not a lady, you're a saucy wench who's leading a pirate party. Arr!
Well, not exactly saucy.
Whoa, these muscles.
Yes. Yarr! Hardened by the sea.
Okay, by the way, do you have any questions to the levels we showed you?
Yeah, if you have questions about the features I showed you or the levels in general, just ask. If you want to know anything about what happens later to the Owlverlord and Gianna, I won't answer these questions. You will have to play the game. Sorry. Let me put it that way. We have an outro sequence and it is awesome! Yarr! It's really awesome. So please check it out and give feedback, of course, plenty. It's really great. Rise of the Owlverlord will be on Steam for €4.99 or $4.99 if you're watching from the US.
Best question, boys. Best question.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Hoyt. Probably not.
Accept the challenge.
Oh no, get rid of the eye patch actually. So, what else is to say? Yes, if you pre-order Rise of the Owlverlord now, till release, I think we still got a discount of how many percent was it?
20.
20.
It's
20.
if you buy both games, right?
And then we have the special deal.
Of course. Okay, so we have a 20% discount on Rise of the Owlverlord. And if you're new to both games and kind of just follow us because we're nice people, cool people, also being piratey people, and you really are eager to play both games, we have a special deal going on that you can buy both games for
I think it was $9.98.
$9.98. You heard it here. Something like $9.98.
Dum dum dum.
Might be around $9.98.
But only until the 3rd of October.
Until the 3rd of October, we have this special deal going on.
For your loved ones, if you are, you already have the original game and want to give away.
If you want, you can say this to the camera. No. So our mermaid from the depths makes an appearance now. Hello. Basically.
There you go. The basic plan of the Twisted Pack that we have out right now is for those of you who have friends or family that don't own the original game and want to try it out. You can just buy the discounted bundle and give the other games away. That's the plan. It is awesome.
Good, wonderful. So, question and answering session. We have only one question.
What was the question? I have to ask it. Where is it?
I see we didn't write. Oh, we have it written down for.
I have written it down.
So we have one question from Twitter. I guess it was from Twitter. We'll answer that one now. Please come up with more questions if you want to bug us because of Rise of the Owlverlord or other stuff. I don't know. We'll take some notes. I hope so. So let's hear it. Question number 1 of 1.
Where did you find your inspiration for the soundtracks of Jana Sisters?
It's basically, I assume this is basically directed towards the music composers. So what we basically did for Rise of the Owlverlord was we, for the first soundtrack, you hear it in the introduction level, we sent them impressions from the Airborne Factory level, which is 4.4. And basically the whole track was composed around that level. So the level was the inspiration for the music artists to go crazy on that one. For the other soundtrack, I was asking basically our musicians to go for something which is on one hand piratey and on the other hand like ninja, so that the music is reflecting basically the theme of the Owlverlord content. So you have this ninja, pirate, owl, air fleet thing going on of the whole game. I wanted to reflect both sides of the Owlverlord in that music track. Also, we have a quite awesome boss music. Heavily influenced by Machine Supremacy, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken here, please, dear musicians, blame it on me. But I think that track was heavily influenced by Machine Supremacy.
I think this time even the first time around that Machine Supremacy took the lead.
Oh yeah. Right. For Rise of the Owlverlord, actually, Machine Supremacy had the lead in the music, and Fabien Lebois and Chris Hunsbeck were wrapping things up around that. So that's pretty awesome, actually. So let's see if there.
Another one.
We got another question.
And there will be another one. Yeah. So how is Ravensdale funding advancing, and did you find a publisher yet?
About that topic, we are right now not allowed to talk. So stuff is happening on that front. Be assured of that. But unfortunately, we can't talk about that.
Then the next question is, where's the Ninja Owl? Are there any sneak peek pictures?
Sneak peek pictures.
There was a tiny sneak peek in our badges. If you watch the thing again later, you have a sneak peek.
Actually, yes. The Ninja Owlverlord was hiding in the badges. So if you watch the replay and check again the sections when we were talking about the Steam cards. There is one panel which is showing all the badges. For Rise of the Owlverlord, basically these are owl faces, since it's very owl flavored, you know.
Really?
So, yes, I know, it's Captain Obvious, but couldn't resist. You will see the ninja. basically you see it as badge level number 5, if I'm not mistaken. So if you craft the badge up to level 5, you get the Ninja Overlord as a badge, which you can show proudly to everyone who wants to just check out your profile on Steam.
See? Really?
Void.
Thank you.
Void. Wonderful. So, do we have any other questions here, except for the Ninja Owl? I don't see any questions.
Takes some time for them to appear magically.
Yeah, so...
Yes,
What do you...
delay like 1 minute or so.
We have 1 minute delay here. So. So then let's wait for some questions to appear. If no questions appear, what are we doing then?
We have to do discussions because we have like 20 minutes left or so. So could you please ask questions?
Big wave to Emily, she's heading out.
Bye, have a nice evening, and see you later. Oh, by the way, it's advertisement time. I shouldn't do that, but I will do it because it's so awesome. So right now, if you're as me following Kickstarter, okay, we should talk about GTA 5.
I just read an article they did 800 million in the first day. Dun, dun, dun.
Can I do my advertising
Yes,
first?
advertising
first. So right now there are 2 Kickstarters. If you check out the usual sources, you probably will know what I'm talking about. 2 really awesome Kickstarters. I want to advertise here. The first one is Mighty Number 9, which is from the original Mega Man team, plus Indie Creates, who did the later Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS titles for Capcom. They are working together with Keiji Inafune, which is the father of Mega Man, basically, to create basically a legacy that's following up on Mega Man. Since Capcom decided basically to freeze the whole Mega Man franchise down because some high-ups thought, well, it's not bringing us enough money, so let's put it on the shelf for now. They decided, screw you, we want to do another Mega Man-esque game, so they did Mighty Number 9. So, they already funded, that thing is skyrocketing right now like crazy. They're above the $2.3 million now with the project, and have already reached the stretch goals for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 support. And if they reach the $3 million goal, they will have PlayStation 4 and Xbox One support also in there.
Repeat the name.
The game is called Mighty Number 1. Mighty N-O.9. Mighty Number 9. Sorry for Xbox One. This stupid Xbox One came into my mind and crashed me. So it's Mighty Number 9. Mighty N-O.9. Good. That's the first game. The second game I wanted to advertise is also a Kickstarter campaign, which is not funded now, which is basically one of my absolute favorites out there on Kickstarter, is Shantae Half Genie.
It's already in the chat.
It's already wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. It's Shantae Half Genie Hero, which is from the guys from Way Forward Games, who did actually the DuckTales game. So if you check it out, the DuckTales game was developed by them as a contracted game for Disney and Capcom, or was it just Disney? I don't remember. They are the cool guys who did that game. They did an awesome job with it, and I know from everyone who's a DuckTales fan of the old game that they love the game. Yes, look for that. Simply for that on Kickstarter, and you will find it. Is it funded? No, it's not funded yet. They're on the best way there, and it would be cool to get some stretch goals from them. It's basically about a half genie character that's around here since 2002, since the Game Boy Color release. It's a little naive character, which is a very righteous character, guarding her little hometown, and is always harassed by pirates. And then we have the connection to the state. Yes, her arch nemesis is actually a pirate, which is pretty awesome. It has a really cute, sprite-like style. It's the first HD game they do, and they're a really cool company around. And since today they got Indie Creates on board, so this is a connection to Mighty Number 9. They have actually the same art dudes who do the concept arts and the level arts on board for their game as well. So maybe there's a even deeper connection possible. Please do me a favor, back those games. They totally deserve it. And now back to topic.
Nice. We had one more question. Are you going to do a retro to the Jano sisters for the fans, like on the C64.
Shoot! I can't tell you anything.
But
I want, but I'm not allowed to. Shoot!
you can R and laugh.
So, there you have it. Wow. So, any other questions, maybe? If not, we can switch, of course, to the GTA topic.
We only have 5 minutes left. Oh!
So, we want to have a discussion.
Yes.
Okay. So, since we're short on time, this live show sadly no discussion. Just check out GTA. Probably everyone knows about GTA 5, that they got $800 million on day one, which is worse than an entry in the Book of World Records, I guess.
It's even more than close.
Yeah, that's the highest grossed game on day one ever to be released. So probably I will have to check it out.
Yeah, it's only on console, so no.
Sorry, GTA, I'm sorry.
Or you wait for the PC version.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
such a nice picture out on the internet of a PC, of a PlayStation and Xbox sitting.
Did you know, by the way, that the guys from Saints Row the Force made a joke out of that? You know, in GTA, in Saints Row, there's a character called Johnny Gat. So this is GATT. So what they did is they released downloadable content called GAT5, GAT5. On that day when Rockstar released their game, they said, okay, you know, you want to have GAT5 for PC? Well, then be happy we have it for free. So for that day it was for free. So yeah, but that was just a funny side note.
We have an interesting question.
What
game would you, BFG, do with 250 million?
This is pretty easy. This is pretty easy, boy. That is super easy. With $250 million, we would do the most awesome game ever witnessed by the eyes of a player. Period.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
But for a long answer, we won't have the time. I will think of something for the next show. Keep that question in mind, and we will answer that thoroughly next time. As a discussion, we could take this as a discussion, what we would do with $250 million. Next time, the discussion round, we will do that. That would be awesome.
Alright,
I'm not sure what I would do, but I get with for 250 million. I would make sure that it would feature Jennifer Hale.
Fair enough. Jennifer Hale. You see, if we get 250 million for a game, Jennifer Hale, female lead character voice.
Yes.
There we go.
Read the chapter.
I'm sorry for your ears. I'm really sorry. I apologize. Sorry, Ben. Good. I guess since we're running out of time, it's time to wrap things up. This is a screensaver going on.
Yes, this is a screensaver. And before we end the show, Manu, are you still there? And please, you can come and get me now, because we are done with the show. And for those who are wondering what's happening now, I'm talking to my roommate that he should fetch me from the office. So, he's there. I see you. You can, if you don't move now.
Okay. Awesome, guys. So, thanks for watching again. I hope I could interest you for Rise of the Owlverlord, and that the stuff we showed was awesome. We hope that we can next time show more, tailor you more, and show more about Ravensdale, and of course have some juicy new news from that front. So stay tuned. Have fun with Rise of the Owlverlord. We are really eager to get your feedback after you started playing it. And I would say, have a nice evening and
ahoy, mateys! See ya!